What is up, guys? So today I wanted to give you a little tour of my studio, of this kind of area I work in. So I'm currently living with my parents and I've kind of taken over a shed in the garden, which is what I'm going to show you now. So it's kind of like, it's a gym basically, and I have turned it into a studio, but it's like a 50-50 gym studio. So there's a lot of gym equipment, but there's also a lot of music stuff around. So here we go. So here is the shed in all its glory. If we go in, here we are. So yeah, as I said, there's a lot of gym stuff about, which I try to just ignore. But this is my main kind of area, kind of taking over this half. So one of my favourite parts of this studio has to be this twizzly chair. I mean, it allows me to literally sit here, be doing whatever I'm doing, and then just go, oh, I want to play some piano. Twizzle around, there we go. Oh, doing some work. Oh. So yeah, the spinning seat is a very important aspect to the studio, and also I've had this new big white desk, which I'm a big fan of actually. I've normally just have old bits of wood as desks, but this is actually quite nice. This keyboard is my baby. This is what I do everything on. This is what I do all my Pianopig videos on. This is what I spend a lot of my time practicing on. I do have an actual upright piano in the house, which I like a lot, but I do still spend a lot of time playing on this keyboard, and all my gigs and stuff, this is what I'm using. It's a Nord Stage 2 Hammer Action 88, I think it's called. I'll put a link in the description below. And it is an unbelievable keyboard. I can't recommend it enough. It's very pricey, but you're getting what you pay for with Nords. So this is my main keyboard. I also have this other keyboard, which is a Nord Electro 4D. It's much smaller, but it's so convenient for little gigs, and it's just so lightweight and portable. So all the videos I make for Pianopig are pretty much all done in this shed, and I thought I'd just give you a really quick overview of what I do and some of the equipment I actually use. So I always start here on my big keyboard, and I actually have a little camera I use, and I kind of just mount it as an upwards thing on here. This is actually the camera I use for all the overhead filming and all the Pianopig videos where you see my hands. It's a Panasonic, and it is such a good little camera. I'll put a link to it in the description, and yeah, this is what I use for the overhead filming of the videos. For the rest of the filming, for everything else I do, this is the camera I use. It's a Canon 80D DSLR, and it's such high quality. It's an amazing camera. So I've just been getting into that recently and trying to use it as much as possible. For the audio part of the videos, I use a separate mic, and I whack a microphone stand down here, and I use this. It's an EV RE320. And it's an unbelievable mic for any sort of vocals or narrating or broadcasting or any of that stuff. It's an amazing mic. So that's what I use for the audio. So I film the video, I use the camera to record my hands, I record the audio, and I send that all into my audio interface, which is I've got here. This thing goes into my Mac Mini, which then comes out these screens and my speakers. And these guys are actually, I think they're called an Eris E8, and they're bloody good speakers. And this is my plant. Oh, it's looking a bit dry actually, a bit of water in. So that pretty much concludes the studio tour. Now I know it's not the biggest, but it's more stuff than I need, and I am in half a gym, so it is what it is. I'm sure in the future, once I have my own place, I'll build up a whole studio just for Pianopig with cool lighting and sound deflectors and no treadmills in the way. But for now, this is what it is, and I move around quite a lot anyway, so you know, it's only semi-permanent. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you've sort of seen the equipment I use and enjoyed seeing the process I go about making videos and stuff. And that's pretty much it for this video. So if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time.